I need to clear out the cobweb.
So that's Goku.
During his battle with Frieza, I take it.
Yes, that's the one.
Isn't Saiyan hair supposed to be black?
Saiyans possess the ability.
Zeno Sama's palace. After Goku activates his Infinite King transformation to fight Beerus, Beerus was surprised by all the power that had been unlocked by Goku. But still, a very different ability ended up being shown. The Great Priest and Zeno Sama had appeared at Kami-sama's temple and observed everything that had taken place. The Great Priest began to smile. Beerus has been amazed, and Zeno Sama beside the Great Priest looks like he already knew what was going to happen. It looked like that everything was premeditated. Whis observes. Beerus says, Why, Zeno Sama? Why did you brought us here in this palace? I wanted to resolve this situation with Goku myself, but it was still not possible. Does that mean that Zeno Sama already knew that Goku would show heavenly power? So does that mean my dream was true? So everything the Oracle Fish ended up showing me actually is going to happen? So what do they mean by this? Goku can eliminate anything and everyone. Things are going to get a little bit more complicated. At that moment, Goku tries to understand what is happening to his body. Could this be the result of some kind of training I had in the time chamber? Why does Zeno Sama want to talk to me? It seems that the day is very complicated. First, Mr. Beerus come to attack me, and as if it wasn't going enough, he still says he's going to kill me? Soon after, I can receive a totally greater power, and after all this happened, and the Great Priest and Lord Zeno want to talk with me? I do not understand anything. These powers of God, these transformation began to show after all the battles that took place. I need to pay close attention to this. Things can get really more and more intense, and I will really become the target. At that moment, Goku is stopped by Beerus. Beerus says, Goku, don't think that the power you showed would be able to defeat me. I just watched how far you could show your energy. I am Beerus the Destroyer. Zeno Sama and the Great Priest called you here. Surely they must know something. At that moment, the Great Priest starts to laugh and says, By the way, I saw that you gave Beerus a big problem, Lord Goku. Isn't that right? I mean, you managed to awaken a heavenly power. Be aware that this kind of power is only awakened with each generation of new warriors. But I shouldn't doubt you. After all, at first you had managed to show your Ultra Instinct, the technique that even the gods of destruction have difficulties performing. Those skills that the Lord had shown could really make a big difference in battles. I could see that you were getting stronger and stronger, isn't it true, Mr. Goku? I strongly believe that your performance in battle will get better and better. We really need to understand what you're going to show. After all, you are the Saiyan who can transcend the power of everything and everyone. Show what you're capable of, Son Goku. But Mr. Zeno Sama has something to talk to you. That is very important. Zeno Sama appears and says, My friend Goku, how long have we not seen each other? You said you were coming to play with me and you never came again. Goku gets embarrassed and says, I'm sorry, Zen-chan. It's because I've been training for a long time, but I knew that at some point I would see you again. At that moment, Zeno-sama's guards look at Goku and make a serious face. Goku says, what's up? Can you explain to me? Zeno-sama looks at Goku and speaks. We have a mission for you. You will have to enter all the timelines and eliminate all the gods there on that timeline. Goku is not surprised and says, but what does that mean? Zeno-sama gets serious. Pay close attention, Goku. Probably Beerus had a dream about a Saiyan that had destroyed everything and everyone. During those moments, that Saiyan was probably you, Goku. At that moment, Beerus watches and speaks. I knew it! I was sure that Goku was to blame for all this. I just tried to protect you. Zeno-sama watches and speaks. Shut up, Beerus. I do not speak to you. I'm so sorry. Forgive me, Lord Zeno-sama. Pay close attention, Goku. A few days ago, I was able to have a vision of a future in another timeline. In that timeline, there was a Goku who apparently resembled Goku Black a lot. That being that has been eliminated by Zeno Sama a long time ago. For some reason in another timeline, the Lord by my side and everything and everyone, Lord Goku. I couldn't understand very well if there's another being that is manipulating us. The thing is, now after I have merged my powers with you, no other god has been able to defeat his powers. You ended up being the ruler of everything. Whis in that universe tried to face you. In a few moments, the Lord had received universal power, and not even Whis, who was among the most powerful angels, had managed to defeat him. You humiliated the angel of Universe 7. Current timeline, Whis observes and speaks. What? It seems that at least in one timeline, you actually surpassed me over, Lord Goku. At that moment, Goku is shocked by everything he hears. The great priest watches and speaks. In any situation, other than all this that Zeno Sama is telling you, Lord Goku, right thing really would be to imprison him in the heavenly prison or to eliminate him. But because of his great friendship with Zeno Sama and his trust in his power, he has given you the opportunity for you to be able to fix all these mistakes in these timelines. After all, it wouldn't make much of a sense for us to take the two Zeno Sama to erase the universe in which he himself exists in that universe, don't you think? We already have two Zenos here. We'd have to keep one more. It's already too much. So you will have to solve the situation with your form of infinite destruction and really show your true powers. What will be your answer, Lord Goku? At that moment, Goku starts watching and says, "This can only be madness. You mean I caused major problems in several timelines? This transformation is the god Omni. That power that is capable of destroying everything and everyone. Timelines have already caused major problems for us. I remember everything Trunks went through like it was today. If this really continues, we're going to have a hard time. I can't let that happen. Damn it. So does that mean it's going to be like this? It seems like yesterday that Trunks needed my help and we fought Zamasu and Goku Black and tried to save all universes. The difference is, and now the battle will be against all the gods. Does that mean that now the enemy is myself, fused with Zeno Sama's powers? Weird. At that moment, Whis observes everything the great priest and Zeno Sama say and wonders. Lord Zeno, my dad. If those powers that Mr. Beerus saw in his dream were the powers that were assigned to a Goku in another timeline, what explains this transformation that Mr. Goku was able to show by fighting Mr. Beerus now? What is the meaning of this power? At that moment, the great priest observes and speaks. Goku was conducting training in the time chamber. This time chamber is a creation of the Kami-sama deity. Temporal paradoxes occur in her and time passes in a totally different way. Temporal rifts may have been created there and all beings that were present there may have suffered some disturbances. Perhaps not only Goku but Gohan and Vegeta may show some anomaly in their powers. Maybe this is interesting. After all, you will need a lot of luck to make it out of these other timelines alive. Know that everything will depend on you, Lord Goku. At that moment, Goku observes and speaks. Mr. Beerus and Mr. Whis, I think now is the time for me to show the true power of my training. Whether that timeline is currently totally destroyed, the only thing we need to do is wipe out all the enemies there and ask the Super Dragon Balls to rebuild this timeline. I'm sure we will be able to do that. You can leave it to me. If I was the one who started this fight on another planet, I'm the one who will solve it. Beerus starts to smile and says, I don't know if you're a very brave guy or a very lucky guy, Goku, but now it's up to you. At that moment, the great priest and Zeno Sama started to smile. The great priest says, very good. I think it's time for you to start your Goku work. To be continued. Goku will now become involved in all timelines that were caused by the disturbance, the action of the Supreme Heavenly God. The great battle is about to begin. So hey, my partner, what do you believe and what do you imagine about all this? Regardless of what it is more than important that you already come here in the comments so that we can enter into that crazy debate. Don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit the bell, of course, so you don't miss any videos. And that's it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.